Over today, a lot of things that you should not do in the crypto market. Getting a little bit annoyed with certain things that I'm hearing. Let's put them to bed. Let's get rid of it. And let's talk openly and honestly about what you should do in the markets. So, if you're new, my name's Ash. Hello. I'm realistic, objective. I don't really care what people think. I have no emotion. But this is more for the beginners, right? I have put timestamps below so you can flick through. However, please do watch the entire video. Also, leave a like. It really does help. It makes the video pop unless you want to see BitBoy every single day. Some people don't. Now, my production qualities are amazing, right? As you can see, there's only me, but I've got 7 things, and as I say, this is for like the basics. I could do another 25 easily, going through trading, going through psychological stuff as well. But we're going to start off with the first one, which is going all in. We hear that term a lot. All in, just throw it in. Now, a lot of people state that they're all in on Bitcoin. I don't believe they are, because you cannot work a normal working life or a normal situational life within your house and your house bills to go all in on crypto. It's somewhat impossible. So ignore what you see and hear from influencers, which I will come on to in a bit. Now, going all in is absolutely stupid because the world is still governed by cash and fiat. It is an alternative method. It's an investment element. It's a thing you can put your wealth into. It does not mean you go all into it, because guess what? These prices can go down, right? Funny that. So do not go all in. Diversification is key, and my channel over the next few months will start to have index funds, dividend stocks, stock market, psychological stuff, all kinds of information around other markets, not just crypto, hence why I've rebranded. Okay, so do not go all in, because you need a little bit of money elsewhere. You need to understand your finances. And the first thing I will tell anyone, if you're learning, have an emergency fund first. Anything that is spare, use it for diversification investments only, right? Number 2. Wow, people still do this. Exchanges. Stop leaving your money on exchanges. Simple. Now, if you follow me on Twitter, I'm going to go through risk management today on my Twitter. I'm going to talk about what I do for my swing bags, i.e. when I want to buy low and sell high. I'm a really good hodler, and I'm going to come on to HODL in a minute. But ultimately, what I act upon is a percentage of my bags, and they are on exchanges. Everything else is nowhere near it, right? I cannot touch it. I leave it alone. I just add to them as I go with profit. Should be the same for you, right? Do not, and I repeat, do not leave your money on an exchange. I know there's an expense. I know there's a technical element around it as well. However, the world has changed. It's a lot easier now. You do not want to be stuck on an exchange, because it may not get taken via malicious kind of hacking. May do. It's unlikely. But you may lose your 2FA. You might chuck your phone in the sea. I don't know. Or drop it down the toilet. You may well then cannot remember your last sequence of events on the exchange to then authorize an account reset. You don't want to lose your money. And that could happen on any centralized exchange. So do not leave your money on an exchange. It's a bad thing. Let's talk about something more closer to home regarding investments. This one's an interesting one, and it really tickles my nuts. Ooh. When people go to you, oh, if you buy this, it's going to go up to X price. The market cap is the only price you want to worry about, not the actual utility price of the individual asset. What do I mean? Some people will go on and go, well, let's look at, I don't know, Dogecoin. Dogecoin's a great example. Oh, Dogecoin's going to go to $5. What? So you're going to go from 12 cents, which is currently a $16 billion market cap, to $5. So essentially what the sum is, it's a price times by the supply. There's a lot of Dogecoin. That will be a monstrous sum. Therefore, in my opinion, somewhat impossible, right? As I say, there's no financial advice here. There's a lot of common sense advice, but you don't want to be doing that. In my opinion, I think BTC and Ethereum will take a lot to surpass. And if someone is going, oh, guess what, 100x gains, which comes on to my next topic in a bit. Oh, it's going to happen. We're going to see Atom go to like $12,000. What, you get the picture, right? So always look at this. The lower the market cap, the more risk to reward they will be, i.e. it's risky, but the reward is higher. However, top of the tree, the better projects, usually, not all of them, obviously, but the better the project, the less reward you're going to get, but maybe less risk because they're all established. Unless you buy something crap that shouldn't be in that top 20, top 30, top 50, whatever it may be. Next one. Let's talk about the bad stuff. Celebrity endorsements. Now, we're talking about good and fake, right? There is no good because a celebrity, in my opinion, should not be endorsing a cryptocurrency. Same rule applies with influencers. You know them people? Apparently me. I don't think I am. I'm just an educator. But you will get influencers who are hungry on fame and just want to show it all the time. And I will come on to that in a minute. But there's also big people in the world. So you got Floyd Mayweather, for example, who has also been fined for this lawsuits. Kim Kardashian, yes. There's loads of them. This was Ethereum Max. I remember people telling me that was better than Ethereum at one point. Yes. So well done. It was a Ponzi scheme pretty much. And guess what? They got fined for it. So do not, because of credibility, just because someone big or famous is sprouting an NFT project or a new investment vehicle. No, it's not good. Not good. Also, another thing as well is the fakeness. This happens a lot. I get messages all the time. Oh, look, X, Y, and Z and whoever from this morning or I don't know, random shows. We're like, oh, I've just bought this and I've made this much money. No, it doesn't work like that. So please make sure you understand fake things. And before I finally end this little one, if someone is promising you massive, massive gains, just look at it and go, oh, what? Yeah. Most projects, i.e. coins, not services, coins, who need paid promotions via influencers, via celebrities, via whatever, chances are it's shite. Simple. Anyways, moving on. Next one. Looking for those quick gains now. Let's be honest. I know you're here for that reason. I know that you are searching for this crap. This is why I do certain videos around it, because it gets me traffic, weirdly. I tend to capture a few people via my big fucking net. Now, this is a problem. This is where I believe, and I've said this a lot of times, all these influencers or YouTubers that are doing this content will at some point get themselves completely busted from telling people to buy at the wrong times. It's all well and good in a bull trend if it's going the right way and they are good opportunities that are not paid for shills and they do make money, great, fine. But if you're doing it in a downtrend and you're just picking out random numbers out your ass, i.e. going to step number 3 here, back into, oh, look at this market cap, where people are naive to think otherwise, you've got a problem. Your brand will get demolished. I hope they do, because that kind of serves you right, really, for promising wealth. Now, everyone's looking for a quick buck, 100x gains, whatever it may be. No one wants to get rich slow. However, cryptocurrency will make it fast anyways. It doesn't take long to follow the trend and buy low, sell high, and then just rinse, repeat, and protect your assets and get a big yield on stable currencies. It's massive. It's versus the whole traditional market. Huge. Just chill out. Don't look for them, because half of the time, majority of these, not everyone, because I'm just cherry picking here, will be a little discreet little paid shill in there, and we've seen it before, so make sure you understand that. So paid shillers will be all over these contents, because that is essentially where the traffic is and where it gets very, very interesting. Oh, look, there's me. Long time ago. We've had a few 90% losses recently, haven't we? Next one, and a very, very important one. Now, down below, there's a video, full video on how to buy the dip, my style, right? Buying the dip, buying the dip. All you'll hear on Twitter, on Reddit, on social media channels and YouTube, buy the dip. No, because what's the point? The trend is your friend, and people will say that all the time. It's bad advice. If you are watching the trend just get demolished. Now, let's talk about it. Dollar cost averaging works in a certain way. It doesn't work with a meme coin, with an NFT project that's been paid to shield, whatever it may have been doing, because it may well be a rug pull, it may just go to zero. Not everything is going to be perfect. I myself, I'm not perfect. Some of my investments have gone wrong. It happens. It's just one of those things, right? Hence why you don't keep buying the dip if it's going wrong, right? Just chill out. We are in a speculative market. It's different to a stock, right? It is totally different. So you got to look at those traditional methods and go, I want to adapt that, change it, and ultimately watch the video below, which does actually help you get in the trend. Now, people get excited over a dip because they think the market is going to then go higher. However, it doesn't always work like that. Yes, we've gone up massively, but the big red flag should be when you zoom out and go, hold on a freaking minute. My 100x coin's already done 100x. Will it carry on? Probably not, no. So you got to look at that and think, well, is the market undervalued, overvalued? If it's undervalued, yeah. If you feel that the trend is changing, or if you've got a good risk to reward, or if you've got a fair value of the underlying asset and you're happy because you're not going all in and you've done your risk management, you may be going, okay, I can put a little bit in there. Or if you've got profit, by the way, profit is key, you can then put the money in the market at a more suitable price. However, if you're brand new and someone's like, caps lock, rocket, exclamation, buy the dip, no, you're not grandpa out of Simpsons. Come on, just think, logic, right? The logical approach is just chill out, be emotionless, wait, because even if it carries on going up, what you lost? Nothing. You lose nothing standing still. You may not gain, but the risk to reward on a downtrend is not in your favor. You're never going to catch a bottom straight away. Never will. Last one, HODL, diamond hands. Oh my God, what a load of bollocks this is. Right, as I've kind of alluded to just before, some of this is speculative. Some of these will just go to zero. Just because they've got a nice website, just because they've got a nice white paper, it actually could be wrong. It could be crap. It may not have utility. Maybe an absolute shite coin that you've been shielding, you've fallen in love with, and you're now hodling forever. Do not hodl something that is just going to keep on going, because you'll never get out of it. You'll never, ever, ever get out of it, and that's a problem. You know, if we look at the obvious here, and this is kind of obvious, we've got 17,867 coins as of today. What's the day today? The 28th of February. Right, cool. How many of them will survive in a bear market? I don't know. We don't know. How many of those are actually real decent coins? Dick appointment. What's this? Lovely. Moving on. So the fundamentals are simple. Do not buy something and just hodl it forever. Yes, you can go in hindsight and go, oh, well, if you bought Ethereum, yeah, well, that's a good project. But if you're buying something like Sausage Coin or, I don't know, something random, and you think that's going to do great, and it doesn't, well then, crack on. Anyways, that's it, done. If you like my videos and my content and my stupid impressions, leave a like, let this video pop. And I have put timestamps on so you can go back through certain things and listen to my shit, as always. But people are going to rest and wrestle and annoy and kick and hurt your emotions to get you in the market, or ultimately to get views for their channel. Most of the time, these post-its, you know, just one of those things, right? Everyone has got a post-it note on their desk trying to get you in on shitty coins. They want your views, they want your money, they want your watch time, whatever it may be. Just don't fall for it. That's a problem.